you said, wait, 4 months after you came down, you started getting some shit.
I was getting in trouble because nigga was going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth and shit. And so nigga had got jammed up.
Okay, so we gonna speak on that. Yeah, however you want to speak on it. So you end up getting jammed up. Basically, what happened? What that you want to speak on? You feel what I'm saying?
Like I see, bro. I ain't gonna even lie, bro. Like I see, nigga had to feed themselves. And at that time, nigga trying to work, ain't no jobs working. Ain't nothing working for a nigga. Just seeing like everything falling down. So nigga went to getting it the way they knew how and shit. From there, you hear me?
So what was it? You had to rob something type shit.
Yeah, I caught. Yeah, the robbery, on robbery, a couple of them bitches.
Oh, a couple. All right. So, at what age were you when you got jammed up, man? Because you said not too long after you moved to VR. So what you talk?
No, for this jokes. Yeah. I mean, for the joke, but shit, I was what, 18. Shit.
Okay.
That was like around September.
Damn.
September 06, I was gone, but I ain't see the streets. Never till I ain't see the streets till about 2016.
2016.
Yeah.
And what year was that?
When I went in?
Yeah.
2006.
10 shit. Okay. So now you have your situation going on. You feel what I'm saying? Now, where is your mindset at now? Like, okay, now I have to sit down because they told you 10 or a certain amount, or that's just
shit. At first, I went by the take out. Oh, what you mean?
Like, cause I know some people they may get sentenced at a certain time, but sometimes they may have good time and get out early or something like that.
Oh no, fuck no! I had 10 flat. I had to do that bitch flat. Damn near flat, but damn near almost 9 of that shit. Cause nigga losing their good time and all that shit.
Okay, so shit like, cause I know you could, if you catch charges while you're in there and stuff like that, they could prolong you from getting out. So that was the situation.
Yeah, that was the situation. Yeah.
Okay, damn. Okay, so now you go from from father passing at 3, you have somewhat a rebellious stage because you don't understand. You said school wasn't really for you. Feel me? So and then you go through something tragic like Katrina.
Right.
Now you had to relocate multiple times while still going through certain like mishaps with the law and getting into it, certain stuff, life happening.
Right.
So now you're in VR. What happened, and you end up having to do 10 years. So what was that time like for you? Because everyone hasn't done 10. I haven't done 10 or haven't been sentenced to anything. Everything I've done was parish, prison, and probation, or whatever the case may be. Everyone hasn't done that. So what was that like for you? Like, did you was accepting of it, or were you like denial? What was that mindset like for you?
I mean, I grew up in that bitch, son. So it's
you most definitely did.
It's like that shit taught a nigga how to appreciate the small shit. You heard me? The small shit. Like I know niggas talk the gangster shit about jail. Yeah, that happened.
Oh shit! Did you forget that you'll miss until you don't?
It's like the shit what jail did me and made me change my whole mindset. Me missing my family. You heard me? Like I say, nigga, I already had to get it out the mud. Nah, nigga in jail. You heard me? Now nigga gotta really get it out the mud cause we seen mom already going through it, so I ain't out there.
So how do you think that made your family feel now that you have to see? That's a long time because your mom went that long. You whoever your grandma, everyone went 10 years without you, bro.
Damn.
They can come see you, but it's still my child is locked up.
Like in jail, but they send me weed up north, so it's like nigga wouldn't really get no visits and shit like that. So
where did you have to do your time?
Shit, like I did my shit like we went from Hunts, and then from there, nigga went from East Carroll, all them little satellite camps and shit. Once they took a nigga out them DOC camps and shit. So nigga way like in Shreveport, Monroe, and fucking
you out in the country,
this bitch got cotton fields and all kind of shit. You hear me? Like nigga nigga in chicken coops and shit for a prison and shit.
What?
They feeding a nigga slop. You hear me? Like
what was that? What was that like, bro? Like, cause that just sounding to me sounds like some new age slave shit.
Man, that shit slavery like a motherfucker, son. If you like going to jail, that shit whack as a motherfucker, son.
You gotta be crazy.
You gotta be crazy as a motherfucker if you like jail, son. I mean, the world gonna be the world, you heard me? But like on some real man shit, it's like that shit whack, son. It's like you gotta pin on somebody to send you shit. Motherfuckers gonna.
You just round
I ain't gonna say a motherfucker
dudes all the time.
All the time.
Testosterone and you gotta be ready to be on it, and because you never know if a nigga gonna try you. You never know, son. And you gotta be on it.
You fucking not even if a nigga try you. You never know if you fuck a nigga up so bad and you catch more time, and that shit could go either way. You know what I'm saying? You gotta, like in jail, you gotta really, 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 really think, cause it's like you already in this bitch for some corrupt shit. You heard me? These niggas really hounds in here. You heard me? These niggas been gone.
Some people not leaving.
Some people ain't leaving. Some people don't want to leave. Some people, like I say, I knew niggas and that bitch like fuck
You probably seen people come in multiple times. Like,
multiple
times. You just left here and now you back up here.
You back in here. Ooh. But like I say, I'm like, nigga used to be like, man, y'all niggas stupid as a motherfucker. I can't wait to have that change. You hear me? I can't wait to have that change. But it's like, son, being out here in that world, coming from doing any kind of long jokes, like in the penitentiary, son, you gotta have a strong mind, because it's so easy to get tricked.
And you don't want to just give up in your mind, because they probably had people that just gave up in their mind and committed suicide type stuff.
Man,
like I can't do this.
Well, all right. Then it's like, let me tell you something. Like a lot of shit, niggas are always talking and glorifying that shit, but it's like you gotta actually do time to really understand time. You gotta really understand. It's like,
you
son,
can talk to all the people you want to.
You gotta,
you in that situation,
and you see how that shit affect your family. It's like, to keep it all the way real, son. That split me and my brothers up. You hear me? I gotta, that shit made me and my brothers act like Cain and Abel.
Okay.
The system, because they separated. And like I say, by me being an older brother, they like, bitch, you ain't here. And a nigga coming from a long period of time of Joseph, you don't know how to really communicate with the world like they think you do. You see what I'm saying? So it's like,
because while they out here, you're still in there.
I'm locked up.
Yeah.
You heard me? So they moving fast.
Yeah, because, bro, as you know this, bro, every week something changing. Shit ain't nothing slowing down. Like, people die every day. Ain't nothing stopping, bro. Ain't nothing stopping.
That shit have played, prison play, man, the penitentiary play tricks on you, brother. You like that shit be what the word I'm looking for? Contradictory. However you pronounce that shit. You know what I'm saying? But that's how that shit is, cause it's like, you know, but that shit changed.
I don't. Yeah, it most definitely. So, like, okay, how? That's a long time. It's not like you could just open the door and just be like, okay, I'm done doing this. I'm finna go home. How did you spend your time? Because I know at some point in time you're like, all right, I'm in here. I'm in here. Now I just gotta do my time. I'm gonna be out someday. You feel what I'm saying? So how did you spend your time, bro?
Shit. Like I spend my time like I say, son. I just roll with the flow. However it came, it came. I never really got really institutionalized with the shit.
Yeah,
You know, I know I was doing time. You know what I'm saying? I had my fucked up way to fuck me up. I ain't gonna say it didn't fuck me up, it fucked me up. But it opened my third eye a lot more. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that shit just was weird. It sounded like you gotta ask motherfuckers for shit. You hear me?
Oh,
You saying real gangsters, like as they say, real gangsters, like they need mama for this. Not even that. They mamas dying. These niggas really, crying and then.
10 years time.
That was my biggest fear, bro. I ain't gonna even lie, son. That was my biggest fear. Getting that call saying my mama was gone, my grandma was gone, any one of my aunties and my godmother, you hear me? And that was my main prayer, you hear me? I say, Lord, you hear me? Alhamdulillah, you hear me? I prayed, I said, I change my life. Just if I come home and they here, you ain't gotta worry about me going back, you hear me? And my godmother, that was my heart, you hear me? She passed away when I came home and shit. I got a chance to, hug her and we got a chance to do our little jokes. But like I say, bro,
So okay, you do your time. All right, because I know during that amount of time, the same people that you was in communication with in the beginning, not all the same people you stayed in communication with after 10 years time.
Like I said, when I did time, everybody was really separated, for Hurricane Katrina. So it's like, everybody was going on with their own life anyway, because, shit changed, like fuck nigga was a baby. So, everybody going through what they going through. And, so it's like my friends and niggas I grew up with and all that shit, they was in other places and shit. We already like kind of lost contact and shit like that, because of Hurricane Katrina. Cause like fuck, like I say, fuck Katrina happened in August 29 of 05, September 06. I was up that road. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So you do your time. You come out. Who was there to greet you when you came out, bro? How was that? Because all right. No, matter of fact, before we even go there, all right, you have to know you have a release date, right? You know your time coming up, right?
Yeah.
What was those closing days like knowing that, well, I'm finna get back out there? Because you were just saying, man, if I get my chance to get your chance coming up.
Say, bro, listen. What was when you get shot, brother, that's your hardest part of your fucking jokes. It seems like all type of shit coming your way, so you gotta really think.
Yeah.
You hear me? See, like in jail, you can't tell a nigga when you're going home, cause a lot of niggas don't want to see you going home.
Yeah, try to fuck me.
Yeah, so a nigga throw any kind of cross or anything.
Try to stir some shit up, get thrown in a hole or something.
Yeah, man.
Now you got another 8 months, another 6 months, another year.
Fucking, I'm already losing a good time, and I was like, bro, you know, and then like in a pen, you know, it was like I used to just mostly. I had a thing with getting in tub with the people. Like I always got in tub with yeah. Okay. That was my main little incident. With
why you kept getting into with the CEOs and them motherfuckers?
But I thought I was Melvin Mace, but I ain't gonna lie. I got some real shit, dog. It's like, yeah, fuck all that, yeah. Like,
boy, you was gonna fight for everything, boy.
I got that, you know what I'm saying? I had to believe, you know. It just, you know, that shit turned me to just not liking them bitches, you heard me? Because I know I take my lick. I know, yeah, I was down bad. Yeah, you know, you know, I did my thing. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I was still misunderstood. Not making no excuse for what I done, but it's like they don't see that shit.
Yeah.
You know, like fuck, I'm in private, man. I'm just trying to make sure my mama, you know, eat and shit like this year, and me and my little brother know. You know, and fuck, they wouldn't understand that. So it's like, okay, you know, bitch, let me in. You hear me? What's up?
Okay. So, like we were saying, man, the release day come. Time for you to pack up. How they hit you with the, you know. So you know, who was there to embrace you, and what was that like actually walking out those gates as a free?
See, actually, look, one of my little partners that had around him hooked me up with the little chick or whatever.
Okay.
So nigga fucking with the little chick, and I ran up coming home to her.
Okay. So what was that like? Nah, you was you know, doing what you doing until your day came. Now you out. Now y'all had y'all little situation while you was incarcerated, right? So when you can't, y'all already knew each other. It was just time for y'all to actually try to be together, type shit, right?
Yeah.
So what was that like? Because for 10 years you ain't had no actual like laid up in the bed with your baby TV shit. Watching and toes curling and massaging each other's feet. What was that like, bro? Did you have to warm up to it, or you was just back to normal?
Fuck no, bitch. I had to warm up to it. Alright, go even lie, bitch. I was nervous like a motherfucker. I'm like, man, fuck. Yeah, like real talk, bitch. I was so nervous, bitch. I'm like this, and I'm just staring at shit like, damn, what the fuck? You hear me? Cause she wound up she rolled way from out here. Mm-hmm. You hear me?
Where was she from?
She was from New Roads.
Oh, okay.
So she rolled from way young under.
For those who don't know, New Roads, that's we still talking about Louisiana, but anyway.
Yeah. You know, right. So that led to this and led to that, you know what I'm saying? And so, okay. Yeah. But fuck, it's like, you know, that shit, I was touching like a motherfucker. That's how I knew him when I was touching. And like I say, you coming home 10, that's a decade. Yeah. From 06 to all the way to yonder. Yeah. Son. You was still a kid. And then I'm still a kid. You know, like, yeah, that's how I was. I was still at age.
Of the world,
yeah.
And now you're taken from the world.
Right. I was still at age. You still be that same age. If you go young, and you know, I'm in and out from a youngster. But that was a joke.
Yeah, because some people, they'll go back and forth for 10 years. You sat.
I sat. Like, you heard me? So it's like, I'm like, you know, it's like, son, you know, just like seeing niggas losing their mamas. It's like niggas that had money, you know what I'm saying? Like the shit you dream up, Like these dudes that had money, they picking up butts and shit. Cause the people they trusted with their money, they done fucked over them and shit.
Yeah.
It's like niggas getting mischarged and shit, walking, talking to themselves, but smart as a motherfucker. Like that shit really fuck with your mind emotionally, son.
Ooh, so, all right. I know in 10 years, cell phones change. Did you have a cell phone before you left?
I had
Before you did
no,
time?
yeah, but before I had up, they had the little boost move, but they had a little chirp thing, yeah.
When you came up, they had iPhones, the one button
But
thing.
like, well, it's not like now. It's not like it is now. Like now it's plentiful in that bitch. Now it's like them niggas be having
People
all.
now, Louis Vuitton, playing
It's like
Xbox. I didn't.
that shit was like sneaking in there around that time I was in there. That shit like was sneaking in there. So it like was the older iPod like shit. They was fake iPhones and shit, and we had flip phones and shit like that. Though, you heard me? But I had a little phone. Nigga had a little phone, but nigga still wasn't like really reaching out to the world like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, but
was it because you wanted to focus on your time? You didn't want to get too caught up in the because you still got to do your time. Was it one of those type of things? Cause like Cameron Gates and his music and stuff like that. He still talk about like being incarcerated, and he didn't really want business because he gonna want to leave with you. He didn't want to concentrate on that outside world. He wanted to just concentrate on doing his time, and then when he come out, he just came out. But you that type of person?
I'm gonna say it's like I would really like feeling like they took a nigga way up north, so it's like my mama wasn't able to really just come out and just like I said to the little chick I met. I met her. That's how it was damn like I was damn in probably like 6 years in my joke in my jokes before I ever got a chance to really see my mom. You hear me? Because I was with her up north.
So you was 6 years in?
Yeah, I was like 6 years when I really was able to see my mom. You hear me? You hear me?
And what was that like?
And that shit was heartbreaking, boy. You know what I'm saying? That shit was heartbreaking, brother. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
But like I said, that shit had a nigga playing.
Okay.
Yeah, that shit was fucked up. Playing tricks on your mind and shit.
So you get home, you booed up. So like in the other stories, you had to go get you some money. What type of stuff? And I'm not insinuating bad stuff, but like, okay, now you out. What's that next move? I'm out now. You feel what I'm saying?
I mean, I just be taking it one day at a time. I don't really be fucking with nothing. You hear me? I really be laid back, chilling, traveling. You hear me?
No, I meant like when you first got out. Like, what was that like? Yeah, like when you first got out, what was that next move? Like
when I first got out,
I got my little yeah.
I mean, when I first got out, it was tough because, like I said, I was still into the jailhouse ways. You hear me?
Okay.
Like so that
understood.
That mean like fuck when you in jail, you gotta let my friend nobody love you. You hear me? Fuck it, you went there for me. So that's the mind frame I was on before I wasn't learning how to love myself and be with me. You hear me? Like that's what that shit showed me.
Damn.
So, but like I said, coming home, it was tough because like I said, man, that was a decade. I had to learn this, learn that. But I went to learn how to do like I said. If a bill ain't paid, I ain't gonna stress about that shit no more. I learned how to deal with my emotions now. You know what I'm saying? And that's what coming home, I learned that. So I had started working and shit. Then Like girl was teaching a nigga how to cope. I was still fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Cause
she had to show you how to like apply for the jobs and stuff like that.
But boy, like just working, son, just able to do shit for myself, son. That shit appreciate it.
Because for 10 years you had to be dependent. So now you out here and now you have to stand on all 10 now.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's like no, in jail you can't do shit.
Yeah, you couldn't. You had to depend on people.
Yeah, and out
but
jail,
now you out here.
Yeah.
Now it's different. You have to.
I gotta be broke. I know one thing. I'm able to go out here.
The opportunity to hustle up some money.
Yeah, the legal way, not the
yeah. But
not the wrong way, youngster.
You gonna cut